Previously, I reported how I was enticed by the offer of the enemy to receive fame and success. I could not resist the idea of fame and glory. I was taken to the outskirt of the city to meet a lady mystic, who took me to the Congo Republic to see her leader, the Supreme Mother. When the Supreme Mother saw me, she began to tell me detail about my life. She was prophesying with precision, telling me about my family. That is why, brother, we must understand that even Satanist can prophesy with the spirit of Python with precision. But we must be careful with prophecy. The Supreme Mother took me to the coast of the Atlantic Ocean and she did ritual, singing a song of famous Congolese celebrity, and suddenly there arose a huge wave and a great wind in the Atlantic Ocean. The great water arose with great wind, and when I looked at the wave, that's when I saw the head of a huge serpent in the wave. It was a massive serpent of mythical size, watching us with fierce determination. I was terrified. My companion, the Supreme Mother, said, "Fear not, otherwise you will become crazy." I realized that I had to bear these metaphysical manifestation, that when I saw the mythical serpent heading to our direction as if to swallow and devour us, as the demonic serpent was coming with speed, the Supreme Mother cut the head of the chicken and threw the chicken in the water. As the serpent continued to come against us, the Supreme Mother kept throwing one egg after another in the water. Finally I saw the serpent head turning to the head of a woman. Brother, let me tell you that since I was born on earth I have never seen a woman of such beauty. It was angelic and extreme beauty, not of this world. I looked at the hair of this lady of the ocean, and noticed that it was golden and shining. She was giving us her back, looking in the mirror and combing her hair, and when she looked at us, I saw that her eyes was piercing and powerful, difficult to watch. She said to my companion, "The man you brought me has a strong star, but he need to travel beneath the ocean for 5 years, to receive training." After this address of the oceanic mermaid, then the wind and wave arose in the middle of the ocean, and the siren disappeared in the wave. I then did 3 days of fasting and prayer with the Supreme Mother, and when I arrived in this world under the ocean I was blown away. I used to think the earth was the only world where people live. It was tremendous to realize that apart from heaven and hell, there were other worlds inhabited by massive population. When the 5 years training began, the siren said, "For the moment your mission is to sleep with women, and steal their star and block their ability to deliver the baby. You will cause prenatal complication and miscarriage." Immediately I began to function as an agent of the marine kingdom, for my male organ became a serpent, and my sperm was a venom, that I deposited in women to womb, to steal their star and make them barren, and any man who slept with a woman that had sex with me, my venom inside the woman deviated their destiny and their star was also stolen. One day the mother siren held a family meeting in her castle beneath the ocean. Her daughter the Princess Iliane was also there. She told me, "You are married in our family with our daughter Iliane, but you must be introduced to Lucifer himself." I was a bit scared because I hear people in churches casting out devil, and to hear that I am going to meet the devil I was nervous. The following day in the morning, the mother siren said to me, "Today we are preparing your clothes for you have to meet the prince of this world." I was brought appropriate clothes. It was golden suit and chain and the shoe was also golden, with a satin cloth. In the morning we traveled to the city auditorium, where annual meeting of Lucifer representative take place. This was a huge amphitheater, where dark power and principality of Satan from all over the world gather, in order to report to the prince of this world the deception and the manipulation in their jurisdiction. At the gate of the state-of-the-art auditorium, there was a huge pot boiling with fire. When we had entered the meeting hall, that's when I saw demons of all kind, demon of the sea, of the air, of the abyss. I saw powers and evils, rulers that governs the nations of the earth and territorial region of the earth. Among these high-rank demon was the Principality of Congo, that is called Zaire. I learned that our country the Congo was ruled by a lady of the sea, who is Satan representative and ambassador posted in the Congo, and our country and money used to bear her name. She is a demon of hate and betray. Finally I took seat with the princess and her mother. That's when I quickly noticed a remarkable throne at the front. It was completely golden and shone with light. The princess told me, "The golden throne you see is the seat of Lucifer, Around the golden throne were high ranks powers, and the demonic powers seated around Satan's throne were huge demons that were approximately 10 meters high. Finally the devil appeared on his throne. I saw that he was shining and was in the appearance of a beautiful young man. I saw that when the meeting began, one representative after another stood up to report the progress of satanic agenda and manipulation in the territorial land under their rulership. Satan was briefed by one principality after another. He is not omnipresent nor omniscient. These principalities and power were ambassadors and emissary that he had appointed to rule the nations of the earth, and he was giving them specific guidance. Understand that the devil holds 3 annual meetings on yearly basis. In the first meeting he gathered with principality and powers that ruled the 5 continents, for every continent is governed by a principality who are representative of Satan. The second annual meeting is where the devil gather princes and power that rule the nation of the earth. We know that all the country are ruled by president, but we must understand the true authority ruling the country of the earth are principality that are representative of Satan. Thus our country the Congo is ruled by the principality of Satan called Zaire. Angola is also ruled by a principality like all the country. The third annual gathering of Satan is when he gather all the witches of the world, which is a lower rank in terms of power because they have to leave the body in astral traveling in order to operate, but they are important to Satan because they bring a lot of blood to Satan. The satanic world always need blood. The devil does not accept the reserve of blood to go down, and in case this happen he would trigger a war on earth as an emergency measure to refill the reserve of blood. These witches causes accident and fatal sickness to fill the reserve of blood in the spirit world. I saw their representative in this gathering, and after receiving report from his ambassador, emissaries and representative, the Queen Mother stood and said to the devil, "I have brought the husband of Princess Iliane for introduction." I was surprised by the applause of demon and welcomed offered to me when I was introduced. The devil beckoned to me to join him, and I knelt before him. He said to me, "I am pleased with your shining star, but you must become one of us." Immediately a cup containing human blood appeared in his hand, which I took and drank. The demon applauded. I was under total bewitchment. Very often people regret their action after wrong decision. It's simply because of satanic manipulation that we called bewitchment. When people are bewitched they act in a certain way. When Lucifer laid hand on my heart, I received the seal of eagle all over my body, meaning superiority. When you see a celebrity with a tattoo of eagle, it simply means that he met the prince of this world. Even churches that had the seal of eagle is always full with people. It was through prayer when I was going through liberation, that the tattoo of eagle disappeared. The devil told me, "You came here because you wanted to be famous, but you will be our donor. And you are appointed as my representative in Central Africa region. People will come to see you to get fame. I will send men to sleep with you in same-sex interaction." That's how my activity began, and my male organ became a snake, and this serpent devour women's star, and deposited venomous seed in their womb. It was at the point of woman ejaculation that I was uttering an incantatory word, instructing the serpent to deposit the venom inside women. As a result the victim menstrual will become painful, and their beautiful begin to often come and go, and the star is capture, and the marriage will be capture. Many lady had slept with men that had left venomous seed in their body. I also slept with men that left their seed in me so that they will become rich. For men I was a woman, and for women I was a man. The devil said, "This seal of eagle will attract people to you. It is a sign of contact." What he said is corroborated by the fact that our celebrity Foley, who has the seal of eagle, is characterized attraction of crowds. Wherever he goes he fills stadium, and he also attract women. There are also churches with emblem of eagles, and these churches are full of people. People are so ignorant that they are tattooing their body with symbol, flower and star. Every tattoo belongs to a representative of Satan. Tattoo is synonymous to an invocation and call to demon in your life, that will block your life. I received a call from a woman who had reached menopause at the age of 38, and I was surprised. When we pray we found out that she had a tattoo on her thigh, which was an open door in her life. The demon that operate as spiritual husband and wives are the categories of demon that cause premature menopause. In this gathering of demon the devil said to me, From this day onward you have become our donor and you will give us souls. You will sleep with men and women, brother. Whenever I slept with women, I released a poisonous venom in the body of the woman, and she will suffer conception problem, miscarriages and sterility. In the unseen reality there are 7 stars on the forehead of people, and each star is God investment in the life of the person that will manifest over time. The purpose of my venom that I left in woman was also to prevent God's star from shining in the life of these women, and anyone who sleep with a man and woman that had sex with an agent of Satan, his destiny is compromised and his star is stolen. Maybe you slept with a woman who had slept with an agent of Satan. As a result, whatever you tries is not working. Understand that when a man or woman to the devil to obtain wealth, power and fame, it is these stolen stars the devil give them to use. The devil is a thief and has nothing except what he has stolen. I operated as a spiritual husband. There are people that have spiritual partner even if they don't have sex in the dream. When you are married in the spirit, this union will prevent from enjoying life on earth, by blocking everything, because you no longer belong to earth but the unseen world. They don't want you to be happy in the day. I was taking men's seed to the Supreme Master. Men's seed was equal to money, for it was called showbiz. Remember what this world is. Thanks to their seed we got their stars. We used their star and reduced their age. Men who wanted wealth, fame and money had to sleep with me. We gave them money and recoup their star, and years of their life. Often when a woman is having repeated miscarriage, it's either she slept with a man that is satanic and left a venom in her wound, or his husband slept with a woman that carry the venom in her womb. Whenever I slept with a woman and left the serpent seed in her body, she become our temple, and whoever sleep with that woman, his star will be capture. The devil said to me, the first exercise I am sending you to do is this: you will meet the 2 territorial powers that ruled the central region of Congo. These 2 principalities that reinforce traditional customs and intervene against those who break the traditional law left by the ancestors. These 2 powers operate similarly. Thus women of the tribe in Central Province are mainly destroyed by the 2 princes, when they go against tribal tradition rules. For example, when a married woman accept the money of his ex-partner and bring it home, these 2 demons cause destruction in the family, capturing the stars of the children. When a married man or woman sleep outside marital home, she or H will die and become a servant spirit at the service of the 2 evil power. I mean, when another woman on this tribe go sleep with a man breaking the tribal law, the woman who had died previously because of the same infraction will be sent by the 2 principality to punish the offender. The servant spirit will be angry that she had died on earth because she went out with another, and seeing another woman going out with another man, anger will arise in her heart. She would said, since they killed me because of infidelity, any woman that is infidelity, I'll also kill her. When I met these 2 powers who are the 3rd power in the whole region of Central Africa, they told me our objective is clear: we destroy mainly the children of this central province, especially women. They will have complication in terms of maternity, promotion and chronic sickness. These power work with human spirit victim of his destruction. When I heard finish the talk with these 2 powers, the annual meeting ended and the devil left. I withdrew with the Princess Iliane at the corner of the meeting hall and took seat. The princess told me, do you know how we attack women maternity with sickness and complication? It is when the woman has menstrual and after wiping the body they drop the blood tissue in the toilet. Not knowing that a toilet is an altar, because there are our spirit that dwell in all the toilet of the world. These demons receive these blood and complication will come in all area of life. You can wash these things with prayer and salt and drop after prayer. When I came back to earth, my friend was surprised to see that my whole body had tattoo and drawing of eagles. The devil call it 20, which is a code. We know the musician that sang that showbiz is holding the world. This sodomy is called showbiz. A musician is about to release an album called 20 because he is a representative of 20. I remember an actor who wanted to become famous. The world Satan told him, we have a representative in your city, go and have sex him. When walking the street in order to enter a woman life and molest her in the dream, there must be first and foremost a law of God that is broken. This is called a breach or legality. When a woman has exposed her tummy or her breast in the street, this was a door open for me to enter and possess her and molest her in the dream. Jesus said, the prince of this world has come, but I have nothing that belonged to him. Then the Lord said to Peter, Simon, Satan has asked to sift each of you like wheat. But I have prayed for you, Simon, that your faith will not fail. And when you have turned back, strengthen your brothers. We must avoid the property of the enemy in our life, for this is a legal right giving access to the enemy. So, in order to attack people, I was looking for open door. When I come to target your family, I will try to see if a member of your family is a witch. We know that in Africa it is almost impossible for a family to lack a witch. Once the witch of your family is found, I will inform him that I have work to do in the life of your relative. He would not say no because I was a high-ranking Satanist. He is supposed to authorize, whatever is happening in your family is done in collaboration with the witches of your family. When I come to your place in night visit, I would look at what you have in order to block it. I would also molest you. https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals OOSN 315G https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals nfluxpnixie https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals 80/52 RRBVQ8 https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals QDeekFimesmk https://www.youtube.com/@baptistekildeglow ITV 4414